guys, it's Curly Proverbs. Welcome back to my channel. Yes, you are due an update. I'm so sorry I've taken so long to come back at you guys with an update. I have to say, loads of people have been getting at me asking how my challenge went. Is there a follow-up video to the actual challenge? And I posted the video back in February because I wanted to get something in at the beginning of the year because I had this idea about New Year's resolutions, etc, etc. And I actually wasn't in a headspace to actually start my challenge, and what I did was I actually started in March, and I actually have the timestamp. I did it for 3 months, so it might have been 3 months and a week or something like that, but I actually have the timestamp so you can actually see my progress from the before and the after.
Let it go, make my body go. Take our bodies higher and higher and higher. We can go until the morning glow. We can go higher and higher.
And I actually made what I would say is pretty good progress. I used it as directed in the video that I'm going to link below on how I use my DIY. So many people asked me under the actual original video how you use it, and I kept redirecting people, so I'm just going to redirect you now, but you can apply it every other day, a maximum I would say of 4 times a week, and you can wash out at the end of the week. So I actually started with a cut which took my hair to full waist length hair, and I managed to get my hair down to tailbone length hair by the end of the 3 months, which I was really chuffed with, because to be honest with you, please excuse all the noise, I'm filming outside as you do, but to be honest with you, like I say, I wasn't really in the correct headspace to do a challenge, but I kind of did it because I had announced it, and I think the next time I might just do a challenge on my own before starting a challenge with the rest of you guys, to be honest, because the accountability just drove me crazy. But I really wasn't very consistent, if I'm honest, with the application of my oils or taking the MSM, but I still managed to get pretty amazing results. So yeah, in answer to your question, yes, it does work. I also took MSM, as I say, and I tried to stay hydrated, but I didn't really feel like I stayed as hydrated as I could have done. I'm going to be looking into possibly using multivitamins or hair growth vitamins, because MSM does dry you out a little bit when it's doing its thing. It's amazing, but it does kind of dry you out a little bit, and so I don't take it on a consistent basis. There are side effects, things like mild headaches, which I'm prone to if I'm not hydrated enough. But you guys had amazing results. As promised, I'm actually going to choose 2 winners, because yeah, you ladies were hitting me up with amazing progress, so I'm gonna say a massive congratulations to you ladies. I'm gonna cut to some images now. Yeah, so fantastic progress, and I'm going to be sending you each some henna so that you can continue on with your challenge. So yeah, amazing results, guys. I have to say, you guys have been hitting me up with bomb comments, inboxing me, and I think that my most frequently asked question, because I did title this FAQs and results, my most frequently asked question was, are you going to sell this? Well, I am going to start selling it. At least I hope I will. I'm actually going to be working on a new formula. There's 2 formulas coming at you guys, because 2 frequently asked questions were, are you going to sell this? Yes, I'm working on a formula which I will intend to patent and I will sell. So I'm working on an updated formula which I hope that I will get around to selling, but as with all the things that I try and do, I don't want to start something that I can't follow through on. I don't want it to be a ridiculous amount of demand and I don't actually have what you need. So I have had literally 530,000 views to date on this video, and if you know a quarter of those people ordered an oil, I would not be able to keep up with that demand. So that's something that I need to really think about. But I am going to come at you guys with a simpler video, because so many of you said to me, we need something with less ingredients. It's like $100 to go out and buy. Could you actually sell us a version, or can you just like whittle it down? What do I need? And I'm going to come at you guys with a video on what you need for like an essential DIY hair growth oil, like basic ingredients. Okay, so another frequently asked question that I have is, can you substitute the fenugreek seeds for fenugreek powder? I would say personally, no, I would not substitute them. I wouldn't say that it definitely wouldn't work, but the seeds are in whole form, and you know, the grinding, I suppose you could use it, but I personally wouldn't. I have not tried it with the fenugreek powder, so I cannot comment and say to you, yeah, go ahead and substitute it. I would say get the fenugreek seeds. You should be able to get them from Amazon, or you should be able to get them from the Indian grocers. You should be able to get them from Amazon or the Indian grocers. So okay, the other question I normally get is, can I use this on my daughter? I would say use with caution. You need to, with everything, you need to check if your child is going to be allergic or have any kind of reaction. So I would put a very small amount at the back of the ear. I'd probably start with leaving out the MSM, because that's what irritates most people's scalps. A few of you did comment that you had scalp irritation. Actually, I had 2 comments on scalp irritation. And that can be expected if you're using sulfur. Some people are sensitive to sulfur, so that would be the one thing I would say. Maybe make one up without the sulfur and with a little bit more castor oil and see how it goes. And if your child does fine, then you could slowly include some MSM. But again, like I say, I don't want your child to be breaking out or having an allergy, but it's all natural ingredients. But just do a patch test at the back of the ear and then introduce very small amounts and build up. An update that I wanted to give you guys actually was that I no longer actually use it as a hot oil treatment if I have vitamin C in it. A point to note, a few people asked me who had color treated hair or who had blonde hair, if they could actually use this. So if you have color treated hair, you do not want to include vitamin C, because it can strip color from the hair. Also, I include vitamin C if I'm only going to be using it on my scalp. So I wouldn't include vitamin C if you're going to use it as a hot oil treatment, because I actually used it as a hot oil treatment and I found that it, after using it for an hour, it was fine. But once I used it overnight, and I didn't really like how it made my hair feel. It made my hair feel quite dry, and I was just like, no, yeah, I'm not going to be doing that. No. So I decided that I was going to just leave out vitamin C from the process altogether. So yeah. If you've got color treated hair, do not include vitamin C. If you're going to only use on your scalp, you may choose to include vitamin C, but I say just use it orally with your MSM for your hair growth. My other very frequently asked question is, can I substitute or leave out the henna? The answer to that question is absolutely. I only included that because it's nourishing to the hair, not necessarily because it's like the most super amazing hair growth stimulant, although it does help. But I think it's one of those ingredients you could leave out. If you've got blonde hair, do not include it. It's going to make your hair color change and become more of an orangey color. A lot of people ask me if it would change your hair color. Even if you have dark hair, it will change your hair color. I mean, it's not necessarily always obvious, but when the sunlight hits my hair, you can see that it's a lighter brown than it used to be. So if you don't want that to happen to your hair, then don't use it. So sorry, I'm trying to get through all of this. Can I use if I'm pregnant or breastfeeding? The answer to that question, I'm afraid, would be no, particularly with the castor oil and the MSM. If you're going to leave out the castor oil and the MSM and the rosemary and maybe just stick with like lavender, I think that that would be fine, but I would not advise you to use castor oil or MSM while breastfeeding. Really do your research, guys, really do your research. And I say just wait until you're done with breastfeeding. I had to wait when I was breastfeeding my daughter to start taking MSM orally and applying to my hair. Ladies, you have all the time in the world. Take care of your baby and then a happy, yeah, thank you. It's great living under a flight path. So yeah, so just yeah, just wait, or leave out the MSM and the castor oil and the essential oils, and you should be fine, and you should see pretty good results. I get asked, does it help with postpartum shedding? Absolutely. In fact, the formula that I'm going to come at you guys, which is more concise, really does help with postpartum shedding. And my sister and actually, yeah, my sister actually used this and she had amazing results. So I'm going to come at you guys with an even more concise recipe that you can use. Yeah, guys, so I'm really sorry if I did not answer your question. If you have an additional question, please leave it below and I will do my best to answer that question. Also, if you have any other suggestions for videos that you would like to see, please comment and let me know below. I have got a load of stuff that I want to put out, but at the moment I'm having some real technical issues. I should have been uploading every other day, but my video uploads have been ridiculous with my broadband, so pray for me, guys, and I will see you in the next video. I'm so excited to try this. I might even do like a challenge. Okay, you be an angel then. You be an angel. You being an angel. Marry my girl, listen, wait up. Hold up. She fly, love God, and she got a good mind. Oh boy, that's a lit. Gotta take it when it comes. Please don't miss it, face. Don't be as stupid, I got it. Look, shorty on the pro. Guys, so I'm here in YouTube's new space.